Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another ultra rare Class B camper van value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at one you don't see much of, and that is a brand called the American Cruiser. Now these are a little unique, folks. They have a rear door, kind of like a Chinook. You know, this was a smaller company, but they built a really nice high quality van that I'm going to go over here. This one's only got 83,000 miles, which for a 1999 model is actually considered very low miles. You see, this type of motorhome doesn't get driven as much as these big Class A's. Or it gets driven a lot more than these big Class A's, I should say. You know, these big Class A's, they sit in the driveway, they get used 3 or 4 times a year. People that own these little motorhomes like this jump on them for day trips, weekend trips, whatever. Cross-country trips are a very versatile vehicle, and a lot of people even use them for a second vehicle. This bigger one's got 83,000 miles. Tires are less than 2 years old. They still look practically new. Built on a Dodge 3500 one-ton chassis. It's got the 5.2 liter, 318 cubic inch V8 that runs great. Dash air's ice cold. Got some pretty unique features, folks, and I don't keep these very long. As many of you know who are looking for this type of RV, this is the most on-demand and rarest type of RV on the used market. And, you know, I got 150 plus used RVs out here. I've got 3 of these vans in stock. That's it. Out of 150 RVs, I've only got 3 of these Class Bs, and lucky to have those. And you can see it looks great. Got the window awning, got the side awnings. Now, folks, we haven't washed it yet. It's got some bugs still on it from when we drove it in. Yeah, for a 1999 model, this thing is really in superb condition. Runs and drives good, windshield's good, no cracks, nothing like that. A few bugs on the hood that we're going to get off. Got the alloy wheels, got a 6-gallon DSI water heater, and much more. Let's look inside. Of course, you've got the power step in the back, spare tire on the back, and it does not have a hitch on the back. So, you might be able to fabricate something to go around those steps for a hitch, but I seriously doubt you're going to be able to buy a factory hitch. And I guess that's the downside to this rear entry door, but gives it a really unique floor plan. It's got tray ceilings, which is really nice because it's a 6'3" ceiling height and I'm 6'4". I can almost stand up in this one. And there's not many of these vans out there that I can stand up in. This is about as close as you can get. And of course, most of you are not going to be that tall, so you'll appreciate that extra tall ceilings. Carpet's brand new. Kitchen's right here to your right when you first walk in. You've got a double burner stovetop, vent, cabinet, storage. Got some pretty unique. These are all solid wood, hardwood cabinets. Little sink right here. You got to realize, folks, this thing's only 20 foot long, so this is about as small as you can get in a motorhome. You got a little. This is a 3-way RV refrigerator freezer, and so it runs off of propane, it runs off of electric or battery. And actually, believe it or not, it's starting to get cold. I've got it on DC right now, and the freezer's starting to get cold, so that's a good sign. So no matter what kind of fuel you want to run it on, it can do it. Got a microwave up top, drawer space, heat and air, pretty neat. It's got a 10,000 BTU Cool Cat. This is made by Dometic. This is a glorified window unit, but it also has an electric heat pump and a 10,000 BTU cooling air conditioner. Now, be honest with you, folks, that's way more than you need for an area this size, but if you want to cool it off quick, it'll do it. And I'm going to tell you something that's so popular about these little vans is how small they are, and you can heat and cool them with the dash air and the dash heat. The dash air is ice cold, and it's keeping the entire thing cool right now. Now this is a bed setup. You can make 2 separate single beds, or to fold together make 1 big bed. So you've actually got pretty close to a king size bed if you fold your table booth down and fold your couch out. Or if you've got two people that want to sleep separate, fold your table booth down and sleep on your sofa just like it is, and you've got 2 twin beds. So twin, or we'll say queen size. Front cab looks great, 83,000 miles, 83,544 to be exact. We just driven it 500 miles up here. Dash air's ice cold. Everything's original stereo. Dash looks good. Overhead, you've got a little TV in here. I know it's an old style TV, but I'm sure you could change that out if you want to, or if you want us to, let us know. We'll get you a price. Probably a 13-inch TV if I had to guess. Storage, got some curtains in there. Windshield cover. A little VCR in here, AC/DC VCR. Seats look great, only 83,000 miles, so obviously the seats in good shape. Got power windows, power locks. And you can see that tray ceiling's very, very nice. Got a vent up top. Of course, thermostatic control for your heat and air system. You know, nice cabinets. I mean, you got to realize storage is at a premium when you're in a motorhome this small, especially by the time you figure, you know, you got a kitchen, a living room, a bedroom, and a bathroom in a 20-foot vehicle. So but they were able to design this thing to actually accommodate a lot of storage. And it's just amazing to me, folks, the engineering that goes into these vans. I mean, the fact that they can fit all this, water heater, heat and air, and awnings, and all this into a 20-foot van is absolutely amazing to me. Of course, that's why these things are so crazy expensive when they're new. I mean, when this thing was new back in 1999, you could buy a very nice Class A motorhome for what this thing costs brand new. So that's one reason why you don't see so many of them on the used market, because most people buying new went with the Class A. Fully enclosed side bathroom. And this is pretty neat. The entire bathroom's a shower, so you've actually got a decent amount of shower space considering the size vehicle that you're traveling in. Got a little sink in here. It's got a toilet. This whole, like I said, the whole bathroom's a shower. So pretty neat, and versus some of like the road treks and things like that, we actually have to take a shower in the hallway. This one right here, like I said, everything's enclosed, so even when you're taking a shower, you're not blocking access to any part of the van. We step here. Like I said, you've got, this can sleep 2 up here in 2 separate beds, or 1 queen king size bed. Really neat van, folks. You're going to get around 15 miles a gallon, making it one of the most fuel efficient motorhomes you can buy. Also park in a regular parking spot. They're ideal for traveling, ideal for a couple. You know, you can see why these things are in such high demand and short supply. I mean, if I say this on all my videos, if I could only sell one type of RV, if a law came out saying we can only sell one type of used RV, it would be these Class B camper vans for me. Because people travel all over the country to buy these, and they're so hard to find, folks. And they are getting scarcer. People that have these aren't as willing to give them up as they used to be. Everybody's got them, hangs on to them, and this makes it hard to get them. Now, folks, if you've got one of these vans for sale, and this is how I bought this one. I bought it from the for sale by owner who seen my ad for another one, and where I mentioned what I'm about to tell you, and he called me and I bought it from him. If you've got one of these vans for sales and it's this nice, the year model doesn't bother me, the mileage doesn't bother me, and the distance I have to travel to pick it up doesn't bother me when it comes to these vans. Now, any other RV it would, but not these right here. As long as it's in nice condition, I'll make you a generous cash offer for it. And you don't have to fool with trying to sell it on your own. So if you've got one of these vans for sale and it's as nice as this, now if it's junk, I don't want it. If it needs work, I don't want it. If it's nice, now I don't mind putting new carpet in it, something like that, giving it a good cleaning. But other than that, if it's not nice, I don't want it. So, because I'm very selective about what we sell to our customers. And, you know, we've been in business for over 50 years. You know, our customers expect and deserve the best. So, you know, we don't buy just anything because of price. We have to buy it if it's nice. Quality comes first, price comes second. And that's how we operate. So, we know somebody doesn't want to spend $21,900, have to take it to the garage, start working on it. So that's why we try to sell only the best, so that you can use it right from the lot, take it right to the campground. $21,900, folks. That's a haggle-free, firm price. We'll make sure everything on it, all the RV components work perfectly. If you want a copy of our checkout list and everything that we cover and repair if needed for the price you pay, contact my sales department and they will definitely send you over a copy of that list, answer any questions you have, and go over what it covers, what it doesn't cover. And you know, it's the same inspection that we put a $100,000 motorhome through. So rest assured that anything we find on that list that does not function, we will repair or replace the part at no additional cost to you. That $21,900 price is guaranteed no matter what we spend on the checkout. And we don't check them out till we sell them, folks, because as many customers as we have go through these things every week, it doesn't make sense, because if we check it out, set it out here for 2 or 3 weeks, hundreds of customers go through these things, we got to check them out again anyway. So doing double the work for the same money just doesn't make sense business-wise. So we check them out after we sell them. But you can rest assured, we've already checked the fridge, we've already checked the air when we had it plugged into shore power. Dash air, we drove it 500 miles, so we know all the major systems work already. We just kind of take it one step further. We check the propane system, we'll check the heat system, the water heater, the awnings, the storage. We'll make sure the beds fold out like they're supposed to, the drawers and cabinets all function right, and more. And like I said, get a copy of that list, and also ask your salesperson while you're on the phone with them to get that list what the current lead time is for a Class B camper van checkout. Doesn't take long at all, folks. Also, folks, he'll also give you an estimated sales tax figure. Our prices are haggle-free, firm. They're out the door, but they are plus applicable sales tax. So sales tax laws are complicated. They vary from state to state. I don't want to give you bad information, and there's no way I can go through a video and give you the different sales tax rates and sales tax procedures for all 50 states in the union. So call ahead, tell the salesperson where you live, tell him how you're paying for it. He'll give you an accurate sales tax estimate. That way there's no surprises. He'll also tell you if you owe us the tax or if you pay it at your county's DMV office. Depends on what state you live in. Nationwide delivery is available, and limited financing is available on this camper van. Now, this is an older van. Like any older vehicle, you know, normally most RVs you're going to pay 10-15% down. It's pretty much mandatory. This one right here, you may have to pay a little more. You may have to pay 30 or 40% down. So banks on these older units want a lot more money down, a lot more cash investment on your part than they do a later model unit. So keep that in mind. And you would think the lower the price and the older it was, the easier it would finance, but it's the exact opposite. The higher the price and the newer the unit, the easier it is to get financed with less money down. And of course, all financing with approved credit only. And we're also more than happy to work with your own bank, credit union, or finance company if you want to contact them to secure a loan in your name on this van. But after this unit's been checked out, a cleaning crew is going to get a hold of it, clean it inside and out, and get all them bugs off and more. In fact, he's probably going to wash this thing right after I get done with this video. But we're going to clean it inside and out, then lock it up, keep everybody out of it. And my service manager, Gordy, will do his walkthrough. If he's happy, his final walkthrough, if he's satisfied with everything, he will call you to set up an appointment to pick up your new-to-you camper van. Once you arrive here at the appointed time, the RV tech that checked it out is going to go over it with you, show you how to operate everything, answer any questions you have, show you any repairs you had to make, and more. That's all included for $21,900. And you also get 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 nights at a time, at select RV resorts nationwide. That's included. And a drive-out tag, a starter kit, with all your sewer hoses and pressure reducers and water hoses and adapters, chemicals, and more in a 5-gallon bucket. That's included. And instructional DVDs that you can watch to fall back on. And while the RV tech is doing his walkthrough demonstration with you, you're also happy to record them with your phone and or video camera or camera. Anyway, folks, nice little van. These vans are getting scarcer and scarcer to find. You know, usually I have 8 or 9 of these in stock. I've got 3 now, and I think one this morning. I think they've already got sold. So the one I did yesterday. So keep in mind, people look for these vans. They're willing to travel for these vans because they're so hard to find. There's probably one of these vans for every 50 buyers out there in this price range, and we try to specialize in them. But folks, I've sent drivers 2,500 miles away before to buy these vans. They're that hard to find. So if you've got one, or if you've got a late model conversion van that's really nice, we're interested in buying it, folks. Give us a call. We'll be happy to make you a cash offer. Thank you for watching my video. I know a lot of my subscribers on my YouTube channel are there just for these vans, and I appreciate that. In fact, the one I did late yesterday afternoon has already got 1,000 video views on it. So, and it's the one I think they've already working out a deal on. So these things do not last. 21.9. Now this unit does not have a generator. It is set up for one. And if you want to pay a few $1,000s extra, we can put you one in there. I believe these are set up for the bigger 4 kW Onan generators. And if you want a price on one of those installed, let our salespeople know and they will give you a price. Now, my opinion on these vans is you don't need a generator. I think it's a waste of weight, a waste of space, and more service you have to perform. These little vans, you don't need that air conditioner driving down the road. That dash air does an excellent job keeping it cool in here. Unless you're going to boondock camp. And what I would do for that air doesn't require the amperage of a big generator like the rooftop airs do. Carry a little portable generator in your generator compartment. Set it outside, plug your cord to it, plug it in that way. And it's a whole lot cheaper, and for no more than you're going to use it, it'll probably do the job. It's funny, these vans that have generators are this age, and the van will have 80, 90, 100,000 miles on it. Generator will have 60 hours. That shows you how little they've been used. But like I said, if you want one, let us know. We'll get you a price on this van with a new generator installed. But they're not cheap. And like I said, unless it's something you're going to be using a lot, I wouldn't mess with it. It's not like you know, a big motor home, you got to have a generator, because that dash air is going to do absolutely nothing for anybody but the driver of a big motor home. I mean, it's you got to have roof air and generator for those, but for these little ones, you don't have to have it. And a lot of people, when they buy these new, don't even pay extra for the generator, because if they've owned them before, they know you're not going to need it. If you got any questions about that, folks, give us a call. 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, that number's answered as well. We got an answering service for after hours calls. If they can't help you, they'll get your contact info forwarded to our sales team. Non-commissioned, no extra fees, no dock fees, no prep fees, setup fees, freight fees, none of that nonsense. 21.9 plus tax out the door for the option A. If you want the as-is option B price, which is the only way that we discount our low prices, contact my sales department. Keep in mind, the as-is price means you buy this van just like it sits. No checkout, no inspection, no walkthrough demonstration, no free camping. You get the van, a drive-out tag, a starter kit, and a DVD. That's it. And you, the buyer, will be 100% responsible for any current or future repairs that this camper van will need. And there's no exclusions to that rule. Doesn't matter if it's powertrain, doesn't matter if it's RV components, you're responsible for it. As long as you understand the conditions of an option B sale, the advantages of it over option A is pretty obvious. You get a discounted price off our already low option A price, and you get to take it home the same day you pay for it, where option A, you got to pay for it. Leave it with us, let us run it through service and get it cleaned up, and then call you back for your walkthrough demonstration. If you want to fly in, look at this RV, we'll pick you up at Chattanooga, Tennessee Airport during business hours. Like I said, we sell these things to people from California, from Canada. There's no such thing as local buyers on used camper vans anymore, thanks to the internet. People buy these things and travel cross country to get them because they can't find them anywhere else. And we're very fortunate to have what we have, folks, and I'm going to try to look for some more because I know these are one of the most popular types out there, but they're also one of the hardest to find. So keep that in mind. What you see here today may be gone tomorrow. If you got any questions, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Thank you for watching my video. Nationwide deliveries available. If you want a quote on that, give us a call. You can email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. If you are on YouTube, go down to the video description. I'll have a link in the first paragraph that takes you to my used Class B camper van page. And I'll have pictures, I'll have specs, weights, and much more than what I have on the video, as well as the video as well. Plus I have finance applications, I take trade-ins, I'll have a trade-in appraisal forms and all that available on our website, which is very easy to use, very interactive, a lot of information that you're not going to get off the video. And it's parkwayrvcenter.com, or go to the video description, click on the link in the first paragraph, it'll take you right to it. If you got any questions, call us, email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.